When making any changes to your informational article, the first thing that you should do is change the date on your informational article to reflect the date that your article was last edited. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to insert a works cited page. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom of your article, and you're going to press the Enter key until you've gotten to a new page. Once you're on your new page, you're going to click the Center Align button, which is here, and you're going to type Works Cited. Do not change the font in any way. It should be the same font that you used for the body of your essay. Once you've typed Works Cited, press the Enter key twice, and then choose the Left Align button to move your cursor back to the left side of the page. Once you've done that, you're going to need to figure out which sources you need to cite. In order to do that, please get out your conducting research for an informational article worksheet that you've previously completed. This should be filled out completely and should have the names of websites and the URLs for the websites where you got your information. For example, this is from the video where I showed you how I conducted my research. So my first website was eyewitnesstohistory.com, and the URL was http://www.eyewitnesstohistory.com/plague.htm. So in order to cite this source properly, I need to create a citation. In order to create that citation, I'm going to go to citationmachine.net. And when I get there, I'm going to choose MLA. And then once I've done that, I can choose to cite a book, a magazine, a newspaper, a website, a journal, a film, or something else. In my case, I'm going to be citing a website. This is the website I'm going to be citing. So first, I need to copy this URL, go to citationmachine.net, and paste the URL here. Then I can click Search Websites. It's given me a website, and it's the correct one, so I'm going to click Select. And here's the information that was found. They found the URL, the website title, and the date that it was accessed. They couldn't find the article title, the publisher or sponsor, and the date that it was published. So I have some things I might need to go back and find myself. I'm going to click Final Step. For the article title, I need to go back to the web page, and this is called The Black Death 1348, so I'm going to copy that, going to paste it here, and I'm going to see if I can find any authors. Nope, no authors, so I'm going to skip that. The title of the website is actually incorrect because the website is Eyewitness to History, so I need to change that. It doesn't have the publisher or sponsor, which I can't find either. And then I need to know the date that it was published online. If I scroll to the bottom, I know that this is from 2001, so I can at least fill in the date. Once I've done that, I can click Create Citation. And I now have this citation. So I'm going to click Copy and Paste. I'm going to click Push Control C like the directions state. I'm going to head back to my article and I'm going to paste without formatting. In order to create the hanging indent, I'm going to put my cursor here. At the beginning of the second line, I'm going to push my Enter key once, and then I'm going to increase the indent on that line only, and I now have a hanging indent. So the first line is out further than my second line. I now need to go back and cite my other 4 sources. Now that I have included all 4 of my sources on my Works Cited page, the last thing I need to do is make sure that everything is in alphabetical order. When looking at my notes, it says that entries are listed alphabetically by the author's last name if it's available, or by the first word of the title, ignoring articles like the, an, a, of, etc. So when I go back to my Works Cited page and I look at these, I know that the Black Death will begin with black, which starts with the letter B. This one will begin with McElroy, which begins with M. This one will begin with Edmonds, which begins with E. And this one will begin with Plague, which begins with P. The first letter that I can start with is B. And the next one I know is E. So I'm going to cut and I'm going to paste. And now they're in order. So I go from B to E to M to P. So I have my Works Cited page. It's on a completely separate page. It says Works Cited. I didn't use any fancy fonts. And I have all 4 of my sources, and each one uses a hanging indent. So the first line comes out to the left further than the subsequent lines. And once I've done that, I've completed the Works Cited page, and I have finished this particular step in creating my informational article.